forgot to ask if Jeff was here before I hit the button.
I don't know. Jeff, are you there?
Yes.
Terrence is here. Freights.
Yep.
And Mahogany.
Red Bull.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, no. We'll take
Not
it.
sponsored by Red Bull.
If you want to, if you're listening to this show and you want a deep cut, you can look up my personal YouTube channel, and you can look up a song called. Maybe it's also on our old local X channel, but it's a song called "Who's Your Daddy" that I sing impromptu at a radio station, and it was because we were sponsored by an energy drink that was trying to overtake Red Bull at the time, called "Who's Your Daddy" energy drink. And if you've been to any store or gas station in the past 15 years, you know they failed miserably at that attempt to overtake Red Bull. But they were a fun sponsor, and that song involves me having buttermilk legs, because that's how white my legs were and are. They don't get a lot of sun still.
Oh my god!
I'll play it at the end of the show. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
There's a lot of Red Bull competitors, like there were even celebrity Red Bull competitors. I remember Steven Seagal had an energy drink. I knew a guy that bought a can, like wisely bought a can out of, like they went from the stores maybe for a month immediately to fucking
Dollar General.
Big Lots.
There it is.
And he bought some out of Big Lots and he kept them on a shelf, and I wish I'd kept one too, just because.
Was the can just like, if you spun the can, it shows how Steven Seagal runs? Because that
it's just a picture of Steven on it, but it was funny. It's funny to have it.
Oh, Mason Storm.
Mason Storm.
What's Mason Storm?
Mason Storm was one of Steven Seagal's characters after he had to put himself through rehabilitation because the doctors told him that he would never work. And there's a montage of rehabilitation training in the middle of his movie, and the female protagonist, or the love lead, comes up the hill and sees him training. She just goes, "Oh, Mason Storm."
Oh.
And it's stuck with me ever since. Oh yeah, he runs up the hill.
God. Yeah.
This is back when he could,
No, look up videos of him running. It's hilarious. He's got a weird run technique.
What is sort of one of those limp-wristed like half jogs?
It's like he's karate chopping invisible people while he's running. It's just it's an open knife hand, but it's a weird, like, he's got this weird little shoulder wiggle.
Short shoulder swings.
Oh, he's doing like fucking track and field style running.
It's kind of strange.
I get a kick out of his most recent martial arts demonstrations, where it's clear that the person he is an opponent to is his foil and is just falling over like on cue.
It's worked for wrestling for a long time. Why not Steven Seagal?
Because it's obvious.
It's worked for wrestling for a long time.
Yeah.
You got to keep your Seagal hand strong, even if you don't actually have a strong Seagal hand.
Like Steven Seagal.
Much like Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
So yeah, one brief plug before I started. I started listening to Rainn Wilson's thing that he put out not too long ago. Like, it's called Dark Air. It is not a podcast, but one of those like kind of like comedy dramatized kind of things. It's basically him portraying a guy like Art Bell. I don't know if you know who Art Bell is, but he's used to be the host of Coast to Coast AM, the late night show where cranks would call in and talk about their theories about UFOs and Bigfoot and ghosts and shit.
I didn't know any of these things, and now I wish I did.
Space goes coast to coast.
Yeah. No, Coast to Coast AM is a very long running show. It was like, it's the like late night, like everything you've seen in movies or fiction about like radio shows where people call in and talking about crazy shit. It is just Coast to Coast AM. But yeah, so he's playing, a typical kind of Rainn Wilson character, a person that's arrogant and feckless and weird.
That's how I like him.
Yeah, and it's really delightful actually. If especially if you like kind of talk radio and the kind of characters that populate it. So it also has kind of like a supernatural mystery going. I'm only on episode 11, but I started yesterday, and I had like at work. I get in the morning, and I'm like, I just kept letting it play. Like it's like 1 hour episodes, but yeah, they're real fun.
So it's like a fictionalized talk radio.
Yeah, it's a fictionalized talk radio station where he is a guy that is coming back from a sabbatical where he lost his mind after his wife died and did a lot of drugs and got beat up by a 10-year-old on video and was fired for a while. But, he's back. That is the premise. He's back and he's ready to take back his career and still not really dealing with like all his personal problems and traumas and things. And it's fun. It's fun. I like it a lot.
Well, I've been re-listening to our show because we need the help. Ryan Wilson doesn't need any help, so re-listen to our show while you're at it.
I think you mean listen to our show for the first time.
I was here for it mostly.
Yeah.
I'm not here today, but I'm here for it.
We laughed at cancer.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel bad about it.
I don't. Will laughed at it himself.
Yeah.
I don't actually feel bad about it. You can cut this part out later. I don't actually feel bad about it. I'm just trying to make myself look better because I need to be morally superior to you as the dungeon master. So
definitely not.
Cut all of this out. I'm saying you as
definitely staying in.
And pretend that no, you can't. You got to cut that out. It's
No. You signed a contract. You were asleep, but you
I didn't
signed.
sign any goddamn contract. What are you talking about?
You put your stamp on it.
Yep.
It's funny that you think Toker actually goes back and edits this for content. He edits it for
He
silence.
sure as fuck listens to them, apparently.
I do, and there's a lot that I've listened to those early 20 episodes where I'm like, man, I really could have edited that better.
Well, here, I'm putting the warning in the episode. Make me look good, or I will destroy your character.
That's impossible. I can make you look good as a game master and a storyteller, but as a person, that is just not going to happen.
Yeah, that's like trying to say, hey, make me look pretty. That don't happen. Look at this.
Yeah.
You can't see this face on this podcast, but
You can't. Yeah, right. So you can lie and say he looks pretty.
I wish people could. You were blowing your nose during his story, and you looked down at it for way too long. You were really investigating what came out of your face for just a little too long.
I was trying to fold the napkin back up in an appropriate way so that I didn't get snot everywhere.
I'm not wasting a napkin. I'm folding it over. It's a little damp on one side, but you can use it again.
It's not a napkin. It's a shop towel. So there you go.
Hey, it went right back in the pocket for later, you gross old man.
Well, they dry out.
You should see the pockets of my bathrobe.
No.
Nope.
Gotta find half a bologna sandwich and a bottle of lube.
No, I'm just talking about the napkins that I use to blow my nose because I'm constantly sinusy.
No, I finished that bologna sandwich. Thank you very much.
Who the fuck uses lube?
All this shampoo in the shower. I'm not wasting money.
You only make that mistake once.
Well.
Depends on how you learn from it.
This soap could use more lye.
Don't keep shame me.
That makes me think of the shampoo bottles that change their shape to be slightly more phallic, and their sales more than doubled.
Oh God!
In a year.
Well,
cool. Question mark story. All right.
There was only a way to make this podcast more phallic.
I mean, we got 4 guys on it.
Yeah, well, you know.
All right, there you go.
Awkward silence.
The answer is obvious, but we're not going to talk about it.
I meant like for people to when they see it.
Oh well,
You know, it's
that's
digital.
all
There's-
down to the thumbnails.
Oh well, our thumbnail's dope, but it's definitely lacks.
Mahogany, more towers, more pictures of hot dogs, cucumbers should be worked in the title somehow.
Popsicles.
Popsicles, I guess, if you're into that weirdness. Okra, I don't know why. Some
That-
people like that.
That tower from the Little Mermaid cover that canceled.
Yeah.
The original Little Mermaid, not the new one.
Yeah, from the puffy VHS box.
I still have that. I was all jazzed up because I thought it was worth like 10 grand. It's worth $7.
Well, they pumped out a shitload of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they made it seem like it was a low supply, but it's not. A lot out
They
there.
put it in the vault though.
Yeah, totally.
The Disney Vault, the vaunted Disney Vault. Oh,
The vault
have the key.
means
I have the key to the Disney Vault. It turns out it's a Disney Plus
yeah.
subscription. I was about to say.
Yeah, but then you have to sit through Whoopi Goldberg's disclaimer at the beginning of the old ones.
Hmm?
I actually think that was Looney Tunes, not Disney.
I thought it was
Not that it matters.
Disney. That had
And it
all
was
those racist
Oprah.
Cartoon. Was it Oprah? You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Wow, you're way off base in every direction.
I almost said Oprah, but then I was like, I don't think that's right. Is it Whoopi?
No, it was not the star of Theodore Rex.
Yeah. When would Whoopi agree to censorship? That's what I want to know.
No, it's not censorship. It's like, hey, these are the original format of these cartoons because that was the time that it was.
It's basically Oprah saying these cartoons are extremely offensive and racist. But here you go.
Joy.
Hmm.
Because
That's because this country
predated
was
the 80s.
Yeah.
So that happens where on?
It was
where does
a
that happen?
it was a Looney Tunes. I'm 90% sure it was a Looney Tunes collection of like old Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd cartoons
Uh-huh.
they released. And before it starts, it's Oprah coming out and on at the beginning of the video and saying these old cartoons are extremely problematic for today's standards. She didn't just flat out say racist, but she was very political in the way of saying that they're very
I mean, there's a lot of racist jokes.
there's a lot of racism in it.
Those old jokes. Those.
And it goes on to say that, like, we didn't take these out because to deny that it happened would be to deny this history in animation and blah, 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 blah. Just, be prepared that you're about
Yeah.
to
Oh,
watch
yeah.
cartoons from the 50s and it doesn't shine a good light on a lot of people.
I see.
Cartoons from the 30s and 40s where, they were extremely kind to the Japanese people.
No.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
Frakes has hijacked this in-depth conversation to post a picture for us to look at of phallic shampoo bottles.
I wanted to fact check myself and say that the sales increased 700% when they changed the shape of their bottles.
We were having a good conversation. We've gotten past this, and you
Well, I had to-
regurgitated it.
I had to correct myself. With
I wonder if
evidence.
that bamboo one is a hot seller.
Ribbed for anyone's pleasure.
ribbed for your cleanliness.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's do the game since Jeff is being dead silent, sulking in his room.
Yeah.
He's just unmuted. That's all.
He unmuted and said nothing. And let's get
All right.
Jeff Rod up. I was listening to the old episode when we were playing the villainous campaign and we decided to leave that house before finishing it. And I laughed out loud in the car. I was like, either I'm jaded or those episodes are actually funny. I think it's a little combination of both. We all decided to leave. And we were like, well, just Irish goodbye these monks and not go back in that house. And Jeff just on foot. Because we couldn't take the carts. He was so mad. Oh, it really shines through for me. Anyhow, Jeff, thank you for coming back.
Thank you for sticking with us.
I didn't think I had a choice. That's the only reason why I'm here.
There's a choice, Jeff, and you've made the correct one.
The choice is find a new game group. And he's like, I'm not doing that. These are people I know. Fuck,
What do you
finding
mean?
new people.
I do have another game group.
Lies. Traitor.
Stop accusing Jeff of shit. Jesus, what's wrong with you, babe?
I'm projecting.
That's why I play video games.
Oh, okay. He's talking about like Overwatch 2.
Mhm.
I don't know. Are you an Overwatch 2 guy, Jeff?
No.
No, okay.
Your voice says I play Diablo 1 modded still.
No.
Tried out the new Skyrim multiplayer?
No.
Oh.
I don't want to tell you what I play, so I don't have to see y'all in there.
Don't worry, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I pretty much only play No Man's Sky. Like,
Well, then I'm not going to tell you that either.
And you definitely don't have to worry about seeing me. I don't even own a console or a gaming PC.
What are you playing, Jeff?
Absolutely nothing.
oh my
Oh.
god.
Yeah, he was serious. He doesn't want to see us in there.
Actually, there's a new game that just came out. It's actually in beta right now. It's called The First Descendant,
Mhm.
and it's a kind of a clone of kind of like Warframe meets Destiny 2 or Anthem. So it's a shooter type, third-person shooter. It's actually kind of fun.
Did you
Is
ever
that
play
the-
Anthem?
I never got a chance to play it because I was like, hold off, I'm gonna wait and see how things go, and it bombed so bad. I was like,
Yeah, it bombed real bad.
I'm not gonna buy
play it.
this.
Is that one that you're talking about, Jeff? Is that the one that has the dating sim, the Eros dating sim shoved in there? Or is that a different game?
I don't know. I don't play anything that's got a dating sim in it.
Ah.
Oh, then you should. Then you shouldn't play Skyrim.
Yeah.
The other thing I played was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is kind of like a Borderlands
Oh yeah.
thing, but it's kind of like it's almost like you're playing D&D or Pathfinder or something, but it's like their version is like Bunkers and Badass or something like that's what it's called.
Mm.
And like you can play it's two classes you can combine together, but you got like guns, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Does it look like Borderlands? Like, is it a first-person shooter?
It's the same kind of look, everything. Like it is just like Borderlands, except it's been reskinned. And the overland map that you get on is kind of cool because it looks like someone had done like a desktop table. Well, you remember the train sets where it like have everything kind of like, oh, here's a hill, here's the railroad track goes around, goes through tunnels, and you see little towns and stuff on it. Well, she's actually like set up a virtual table like this, but it's got like Coke cans on there, kind of laid sideways. It's kind of cool looking. Like dice are on there. Cheetos fall on the table every so often. Oh, there's an avalanche blocking the way. What are you gonna do? It's kind of funny. I kind of enjoy it.
I'm picturing that you got the voice perfect in that imitation there. I used to really like those Borderlands games
Until
I stopped playing them. I don't know.
yeah.
Just only thing I've played like this whole year is Elden Ring, and then I tried to jump back into Fallout 76, and that died after like a week.
I have this like on and off cycle again with No Man's Sky. Like they put out something new, and I'm like, have I played? When was the last time I played? I had a whole I had a different console then. I got to start from the very beginning. Oh God!
Every time they put out an update, I jump in and go, "Yep, my ship's basically still here," because all my settlements have been, over the updates vanished. And up until this most recent update, my ship was always there, and now it's there. But they did that big ship upgrade, so like everything's kind of like meandered around on its own. And I'm like, I'm not gonna scratch this and build it all over. That's just a week worth of tedious constructing, which some people like. Whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, that was one thing. That's what bothered me about it, because they keep every time they do a major update, it's like all the work that you put into the game is kind of like, feels like you wasted. I mean, I enjoyed it, but
Yeah.
it's like,
I think the major updates are the reason people keep playing it, because they have to start over again and they
Have
get
to
real
go-
mad. And
Well,
then you're
I'm-
like, God damn it.
I'm still playing on my day one game release character. Like 450 hours over the course of 5 years now that the game's been out.
Jesus.
So I'll give them that. They haven't put out an update that has made my game non-existent. Like I've still got most of my stuff. It's just I have to go in and rebuild. I don't know. They haven't put out the update for me that's really made me jump back in with like, high-end action-y kind of quests, because that's not really what the game's based about. But some of them were pretty good, like the
They added like Sentinel towers.
Mhm.
And the Sentinels have their own walkers now, or like their own mecha suit guys now. And there's pirate stations now.
Maybe I should jump back in.
And they got like villages and shit that you can. Like
I
you
think
can
the thing that irritated me was when they had it where like, if you wanted to do like there's something like they released something and like, oh, if you want this, you got to make a new character to start over again. And I'm like, no, put too much time into this. Not going to do it.
One thing I've never actually done, like where they have the big events, I'm always not playing when they do it. So they're like, yeah, people say, oh, people have all this neat, cool stuff, and it's shit you just cannot access because
You didn't play for that weekend.
you didn't play
Yeah.
for that particular week or weekend. Like they got living ship frigates, and I don't know how to get them because they were part of an event.
I actually got one.
Oh, like a frigate?
Oh no,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's
frigate.
like the hireable ships that you send on missions. They have living
Oh,
ship
yeah.
versions of those now.
Yeah.
No.
Ridiculous. All right. Let's do the game though.
Well, I just want to point out one more thing. We
Okay.
can make Jeff banter if we get him to start it.
Well, only if it's something I'm really interested in.
This extra long banter session was me proving a point that Jeff just doesn't like what we talk about.
Yeah, that's probably
I'm not
true.
going to say that. I laugh behind the scenes. Every so often.
He just doesn't want to be seen as enjoying what we talk about.
He wants to keep that.
He doesn't want to show approval, which would make us go on longer.
So,
Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of the way it works. Yeah.
If I cut the audience out, they'll stop talking.
Scenes footage, just Jeff giggling.
Let's go live to Jeff Cam.
Not going to happen.
Well, that's a shame.
All right. When last we left off, you guys were facing down a horrible, rotted treant in the forest. You had been veered into a territory controlled by the Fairy Ring, a druid circle that worships the demon queen of fungi. Your intrusion in their territory was marked by an eruption from the ground, which revealed a treant creature. Basically, that is, a living tree. We all know them, but this one seems to be just covered and rotting out from the inside with black mold, spores, funguses, wood ears, like all kinds of decay and rot. Its eyes glow green from the hollow pits of its sockets. And it bellows out, "Who dares trespass in our territory?"
So it's like an undead treant.
Could be.
From
Can
the
I
back
roll
of the
the-
group, I will very bravely say, "We're here to cleanse this forest of your evil."
Can I roll a knowledge religion to see if treants can even be undead?
Sure.
12, I don't know.
I'll give you the basics though. As living beings, yes, they can be turned into undead. A plant being can be made undead. It just looks a little different than your typical flesh beings.
Yeah, so would this be a knowledge nature check or religion check to know
I'll
what
let-
it's?
I'll let either go.
Oh, okay.
So with that 12, would I know anything, or is that just above my head?
For you, above your head right now.
Okay.
You've never seen. This is really out of your experience. So, how about you, Tugger?
Fuck yeah. 29.
You look at it closely and you realize this thing is not undead, but it is definitely deeply corrupted. There's not only the taint of rot within it, but also the taint of demonic presence.
It's full of taint.
The thing exudes evil.
It's just all taint.
It's a taint tree.
But after you defiantly tell it that you're here to destroy it, it lets out a sort of a gurgling roar, and then we roll initiative.
Yeah, I was going to just say, after he said that we're here to cleanse the forest, I was going to say, he's here to cleanse the forest.
It's him! No!
Oh, I'm super brave, but not me. I'll give you money.
Give you money.
No, I don't do that either. I'll give him sacrifices. I'm evil, right? Oh, that's right. We're not playing the evil game.
No.
We forgot again, didn't we?
We're good guys. We care about each other and the world at large.
That's not necessarily in my character description.
Jeff, the rebel against theme in every game.
I don't have to be. I can be good and not care about the entire world.
Some places it's just shitholes.
Yeah.
Pardon me, I used the wrong semantics then. We are self-sacrificing.
What?
No.
That's what good means, goddammit.
that does
good
not mean
means
good.
self-sacrificing.
No, it does not.
For the good of others, more so than the good of yourself.
How so? Because if I self-sacrifice myself, how can I complete more good? My staying alive allows me to do more good over time.
He's doing good in bulk.
Yes. All right. Initiative.
He's delivering the goods.
Look, when I'm at the grocery store and they ask me if I want to round up to donate to charity, I say sure, and then I litter when I go outside. What? Does that make me a bad person? I don't think so.
Makes you neutral.
You're balancing yourself out.
Gotta keep the balance. Have you ever thrown a whole bag of garbage out your window going 55 miles an hour? It feels so good.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
That would make you evil.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, I have no illusions about myself as a person. I know I'm not a good person. But in the mechanics of the alignment system of this game, good means you think about other people before you think about yourself.
That's your translation.
That's just good. But there's that other letter.
Yeah. I'm just talking about good. The good side, good versus evil. Good is for others. Evil is for self.
Would you roll your initiatives?
I already did 14.
Thank you. Ulfgar. Ulfboard.
Oathboard.
What'd you say, what?
Oathboard. 8.
Right. Okay. 8. Wraithman.
20.
And Ryan.
19.
Ulfgard sounds like deodorant. which my character definitely
This is the
does
latest
not wear.
Old Spice variety. Ulfgar. And our monster. Okay.
Do we have a map for this?
Oh shit. I was so concerned with getting lunch and getting everything ready and then bantering to prove that I'm not insane today.
Mission failed.
I'm going to go with an old map, if you don't mind.
I thought we were looking at.
Nothing different.
I thought we were looking at the map when we ended the last one. That's all it was. I thought it was already made.
No. We were looked at the map a long time because you guys did that battle with all the scarecrow creatures.
Oh yes. That is an old one. That's got Cybot on it.
I stay out of the pits.
Oh, the pits. The pits are that. Like I said, this is an old map. Sorry.
Is this from the lady outside? Like the witches in the woods and stuff?
Yeah.
But it's a good clearing in the woods.
Mhm.
Like everything in this gray area, just consider that like very tainted territory. Like
Oh.
Got a
Everything
real Zelda feel to it.
yeah, it does. I guess maybe it's the squares doing that,
Mm-hmm.
or the really simplistic trees. I got to come up with my own tokens. I got to draw my own like map making like assets.
Terrence went to Zelda
Dude.
and just copied and pasted
What?
them in here.
You should do that. Then I could put them in. I could put them in the Arkin Forge and make like dynamic maps, and then you could upload those maps to Owlbear because that's the program you prefer to use.
Oh, okay.
Plus, any assets you draw, I could also use for my maps.
Well, I mean, I was going to go with something fairly simplified too, but just more variety of things that I like to use. But
Oh well, never mind then.
I don't know what the fuck you're expecting out of me. You're like,
I want trees that look real.
yeah, no, no, I don't do that.
Okay.
Okay, so Wraith, you are first in line. You're really close there, Ryan. There you go. All right, Wraith, you're first.
All right. Let's see.
Oh,
1, 2.
Are we missing a token for
the Franks took down his funny monkey face token and put up his stupid actual character token. I don't like it as much.
I like monkey face.
I like monkey face.
Look, Captain Buford Rex was in one of our one shots. That's it. And you know what he was, Toker?
Monkey face.
He was a gunslinger.
No, but I'm happy he's gone.
Actually, he was a picaroon swashbuckler, but
Oh, even worse.
Hush, it's my turn.
All right.
I cast dancing lights around it
All right, you're casting dancing lights around it.
so everybody can see it because it wasn't getting dark.
Yes, it was getting dark. There was a visibility factor.
So I cast
Did-
dancing lights.
Do I have to wait for my turn for that knowledge check to give me any further information about like its weaknesses or strengths?
No, you're good. What was your check?
It was 29.
All right. Yeah, this creature looks like
Add 2 more to that.
Two
just
more?
in case. Yeah.
Okay. This creature has. You're guessing much like their progenitors. Oh, Jesus Christ! I lost my page.
God, Tina from Bob's Burgers just showed up.
that was exactly what I thought too. I was trying to think of a good way to bring that, to make that funny and clever, and you beat me to it.
No, just by naming what it sounded like. That was.
I couldn't remember their last name. What are their last name?
Burgers.
Burgers. Yeah. I don't know.
Why does that matter?
Anyway, so yes.
Doesn't I'm filling space.
They have a vulnerability to fire. They have plant traits, and they're particularly hard to damage unless you're using a slashing weapon.
Hmm.
This one seems to have some other like the way his body is like just simply oozing spores and funguses. You're guessing he will probably have some attacks you're just not familiar with. His DR. He also, given that he is tainted with demonic presence, chances are that he is doubly protected.
Would he by chance be weak to a certain paladin's smite attack?
He would be, yes. Yes, indeed. He is, the evil coming off this creature is palpable. But, oh yes, and much like his progenitors, the things he is degenerated from, he probably still can be pretty effective when attacking objects and things like that. Yes, that's what you get. Sorry.
That's fine. I was just
So
making
anyway.
sure that I need to summon a fire elemental. That's
All right. Wraith, you cast that spell, you moved. Is there anything else you can do? Any free actions?
That's it for right a second.
All right. Ryan.
Is all that information shared with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, Ryan's going to free action draw her longsword.
All right.
And as she steps up to the creature, 5, 10, 15, I can make it just to him.
You will be
feel like
provoking
I'm going
attack
to
of
provoke.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's flat-footed.
Oh, that's right. You guys are going
Oh.
first. This is your chance to get in.
Fucking sweet. All right. Yeah. So moving up, and I'm going to, as I swing at it, I'm going to smite evil. Activate that as well.
All right.
Does this mean it gets the double damage if I hit?
I don't know. What does Smite Evil do?
If it's undead and evil,
It is not undead.
okay,
We established that.
right on. That's what I was trying.
I thought they also worked with demons and devils.
It is. Yeah. It is technically it's a fiendish creature, basically. So
Let's see. It says da 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 da.
Evil outsider.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's an outsider, so yes.
yeah, it counts.
Okay. Cool. That is a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Wonderful.
Gird your loins for this damage.
I had all of my damage die for my other. So yeah, okay. There it is. Oh, bullshit. Minimum damage.
Now, are you
21.
doubling your level or charisma bonus? I'm not sure which one doubles for evil outsiders.
Hero Lab is.
Okay.
So
Very good.
21.
21 damage. All right. Yes. You cut into the thing. You see a blaze of holy light engulf the blade of her sword as she swings it through the air, slashing the creature, creating a burning gash mark in it. The creature lets out a gurgling roar, and it's your go, Fidelis.
Okay. So Fidelis is going to run up. His full complement of 5, 10, 15, 20. We are not flanking yet. Actually, I would need to be back one because I'm using my reach weapon. As I charge up, I will call down a judgment of sacred destruction, which I don't think makes my weapon count as... 1 second, there's a train coming. Oh, screw it. You guys can hear it. It's fine. Yeah, so then I attack.
Talk over it. What'd you do? Sorry. I talked over you like a moron.
I run up, I activate Judgment of Sacred Destruction, and I attack it. I was checking to see if that made anything like count as good or whatever, but it doesn't. Not yet. Does a 16 hit?
The 16 does not.
Yeah.
Your go, Ulfborg.
Oh shit! I beat Hit's initiative.
Yeah, I rolled real low.
Neat. Ulfborg will begin summoning, and Talik will take this moment to fly into a flanking position with Fidelis and take his attack on the thing as well. I forget, you said it had to be slashing. Pretty sure. Yeah, the bite attack does all three. Cool. But I miss anyway.
You about to get eagled or not?
Not. I don't think a 9 hits.
It does not. No. All right. The monster retaliates in kind, turning its full fury on the person that did the damage. That would be you, unfortunately. Right. It slams at you with its two large trunk-like arms. Does 22 get you?
Yes.
All right. That's 2 hits. Eight, 9. All right. So between the two, there are 19 damage.
All right.
And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Whoa.
Twice.
Spores and shit.
What is this asterisk about? It's not a poison?
No.
Okay. Then that is the first one is only an 11.
Okay. Then the second one won't matter. It's the same effect. So
Ooh.
as the creature slams into Ryan, you guys see it leaves a huge sticky mess of spores on her, which quickly grow, engulfing her body, wrapping thick, spongy tendrils around her. You are entrapped.
Ooh.
Entrapped, you say?
Yeah.
Why don't I see that on this?
Sorry, entangled.
Entangled.
Okay.
The ability is called entrapped. The
Uh-huh.
the status effect is entangled. My bad. Which means
That's bad.
Let's see, and we're back to the top of the line. Wraith.
All right. I will draw a flask of alchemist fire
Mm-hmm.
and toss it in the back corner of it.
All right.
And that's a 19 to hit its touch AC.
Okay, that will do it.
Actually, that's a 17 touch AC in the very back corner on the right hand side.
We'll still do it.
All right. And it takes 5 points of fire damage.
All right. Did you already time and a half it?
No, I did not.
Okay.
And it'll take another D6 next round.
All right. So 7 points of damage.
And then I will also turn one of my bullets into a
Razor bullet that does slashing.
nope, into an alchemical ordnance.
Okay. Let's see. Next in line, Ryan. Ryan, you can attempt to make an escape artist, or you can attempt to basically bust through this stuff with your strength.
You can also still attack, I believe, if you're in.
I can still attack at a -2
Yeah.
with that. So, like, what is this check in place of what I can do?
Yeah, it would have to be. It would take a move action to try and get out of it.
Okay.
If it's just a move action, you only get one attack anyway.
Yeah. So I will attempt strength to get out.
All right.
That's a 7. So
Fred, you're
I'm gonna
still
say,
fungus to the spot.
okay, but I'm still going to. I believe I can still swift action, lay on hands
Mhm.
Yes.
myself, and attack.
Yep.
That is a 19 to hit.
All right, that will hit.
Woohoo.
This creature is obviously not as difficult to harm as a normal treant because of its. A lot of its natural armor has been eroded by the corruption.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking to make sure that double damage was only on the first attack, and it is. So that's 17 damage.
It's only on the first attack of a round
No, it's only on the 1st
Mhm.
attack.
of the
The
smite.
first successful attack increases to 2 points of damage per level,
Yeah.
and that's it.
But you still get the bonus
To hit.
to hit.
Yeah.
No.
I just unclicked the double damage.
Hmm.
But
Just
that was
making sure.
All right. Did I see how far this thing reached out? Did it look like it's got reach?
It's still got its normal treant-sized reach, which is 15 feet, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah.
Okay, so quick question. If I go to here, that'll count as flanking with the bird.
You're already flanking with the bird without moving.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
will it also count as flanking with Ryan?
Um,
Don't worry about that.
Why?
I want to give her the bonus as well if I can.
I'm gonna say.
Don't worry about that.
I'm gonna say no. You can only flank with one person.
All right, I'll stay where I am then, and I
got you.
I will attack it again. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Ooh, natural 16 plus 9, so 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
All right. Ooh, pretty good damage. 13 damage. And that is a slashing cold iron weapon.
Alrighty, 13 damage. Okay. Both board. Here you go.
My summoning finishes, and a small earth elemental, fire elemental shows up in flanking with the paladin, and we'll take his attack. Fucking missing.
Oh,
I've rolled a 3 both times to hit. Alec will take his full attack complement. Ooh, 1 nat 20. And the other 2 will probably miss.
Hey, nat 20, nothing to sneeze at.
No, I'll take it.
get my card.
13.
13 will miss.
Okay, and then a 15.
All right. No, 15 will miss too.
Okay.
But the critical on the attack, I assume since slashing is what you're going with for damage, is momentum, double damage, and +2 to all your attacks for 1 round.
Nice.
All right. Oh, hell yeah. Almost max on the 2d4s.
Alrighty.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 11 damage from the crit.
11 damage.
I just fucked that dude up.
Does that +2 count for all of his turn? Like Oathboard, the fire elemental, and the bird, or just the bird?
Just the bird.
Just the bird, yeah.
I gotta give him fucking +2 to like 9 attacks or whatever many fucking people he has going with him.
Yeah, and then let's see. Oathboard now will. I was curious about the spell Warp Wood.
Like, does it work?
Oh, it has to be a small wooden object per level.
Okay.
So he's not a small wooden object.
No, he's a huge spongy wooden object.
Medium counts as 2, a large, so he's a huge, counts as 8. Okay, so no, I can't warp huge until I'm caster level 8. So no, he's too big for me to use that spell on.
And that brings up the point: is it an object or a creature?
He's a creature, but
yeah, but it's I don't know. Well, we'll get into the semantics of that when it matters. It doesn't matter now anyway because he's too big.
Right.
Anything else?
He didn't have any specific resistance to cold, right?
No.
No. Then I'll wand him with a snowball. If a 12 hits his touch.
It does.
Wilt that plant with coldness. First cold snap of the season.
So he takes 9 cold damage.
9 cold. Man, you guys are doing damage.
It's always a good sign when the DM mutters under his breath into trailing off.
This thing is about to blow up and kill half the party. Did I say that out loud?
It is. If you're done, are you done? All right. The treants go. You see him. Well, first of all, Jeff, go ahead and give me the roll for the burning damage.
All right. Actually, 6. Nice.
6 more damage. Okay. All right. The treants. It's only been 2 rounds. Jesus. You see that it has been regenerating a small amount of health as the wounds keep fungusing over as you guys make them. But now you see its entire body just sort of turn completely putrescent black and green colored. It lets out just a powerful rotting stink as it just crumbles to the ground around you. Basically, just like you ever kicked like a really old piece of wood and it just fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that happens to the tree and right there in front of the four of you's feet, and it reappears. It basically reforms just out of the ground itself, fungally rebuilding itself on the other side of Ulfborg.
Oh no!
This thing has rot teleport?
Yes, it has rot teleport. But that's all I can do this round. Top of the round, Wraith.
All right, I'm going to do a 5-foot step. And does a 20 hit its touch AC?
A 20 will hit its touch AC.
All right. Okay, I'm doing my damage separate here, so you know what I got.
All right.
So this is 6 points of bludgeoning, piercing, is silver, and cold iron.
All right. It does not seem to have a lot of effect.
Okay. Now, holy crap. Max damage on the fire,
All righty.
which is 17 points of damage for fire.
Okay. All right. This is from your alchemical
Yeah.
load, as it were. All right. Yes. It explodes behind you. The thing reforms, and immediately you hear a shot, and you see an explosion of fire over your head, Ulfborg. Let's see. Any movements?
I swift action to reload.
Okay, that's right. You did a 5-foot step.
Yeah.
Ryan, you're still entangled over there.
And the only way out is escape artist or
Strength.
Your
Come
movement
on.
is half. You can still move. It's just halved.
And you're suffering from dexterity penalties and things like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I were to double move, it's only 20 feet. So I'm just gonna try it.
Wait. Oh,
Ugh. That's a 6. I fail. Trying to get out of there. So I'm gonna I still get both my move actions, right?
We used one to try to get out.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I still get
Try
both
it
of them,
again,
right?
yeah.
So I can try again or I can move.
you can try again. Or move, yeah. Sorry.
14. It's
14.
not gonna get it.
Oh yeah. But you do see it drying out pretty quickly. Like it's already like giving up the ghost. Like it's not a very strong ability.
Can I roll strength to save my life today? Stupid. That's my turn.
All right. Fidelis.
Fidelis is going to run his full complement of 20 feet, getting past Wraith's line of muzzle flare.
Okay.
And
You don't want flash burns on your pointy ears.
do I need to do an no, because I can diagonal out. No, that would still be.
If it's got 15-foot reach and you've got 10, you could go right into its threatened square and attack without provoking.
Well, if I get to right in Jeff's line of fire here,
I mean, you're
that's
already
one of
entering
his
its
threatened square. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I tried to move past that, it would provoke.
I mean, you've already provoked. It's got a 15-foot reach,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
which I'm going to use.
Forget what I said earlier.
Then I'll move to there instead. And it still provokes, so
All right. Let's
rock and roll
take
with it.
let's take the swing. Oh, well, probably missed actually. Let's see, 14 to hit you.
That is a miss. Yes.
Okay.
And then I will take my swing. Natural 19 for a 26.
That will hit.
As I am not flanking this go round. 9 damage.
9. Cool.
I'm not doing anything flashy this turn. I can't really. Oh, I should have classed bless. Shit.
That's cool. I still had it clicked on from the last combat. I just turned it off.
Oathboard.
Oathboard will take a 5-foot step back and go total defense.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Do a diagonal 5-foot step?
He wants the charging lane.
The first one can be done as a 5-foot step.
Yeah. Let me just start over then. The eagle will charge. Talic will charge there. That way I wasn't blocking his. Then I'll 5-foot step over. Talic gets a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay.
Is that with your +2s?
Yeah. Doing a total of 3 damage.
Okay.
And the fire elemental will also charge
I don't know if that's
And-
what fire elementals sound like.
and fumble.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's see. I don't know what a fumble does for an elemental, but this is just like a natural attack. So
Yeah.
let's see. Up. No. Upset tummy? No, I don't think so. All right.
Heartburn.
Well, it could technically be upset stomach because it's fire elemental trying to eat a corrupted treant.
That's true. Well,
He would have had to have hit it first.
Well, that's true.
He has not.
Let's go with broken nail here. Take 1d4 points of damage, and you cannot use this attack until healed. Well, no, that sucks.
Yeah, and he's done.
I'm sorry.
Oh, are we going with that one?
Okay, I'll try a different one.
I mean, a broken nail on a fire elemental is as believable as an upset tummy ache.
All right, fine. Bad headbutt. You were stunned for 1 round. There
That's okay.
you go.
It's better than not being able to do the one thing that you can do for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Man, when is your elementals going to be able to turn into like bonfires and shit? Fire tornadoes.
I'm just waiting for. Whatever.
I just need 5th level. That's so bad.
I really just want 5th level.
All right. That was you and your elementals. Now it's the monsters to go. The treant takes a swing at the 2 nearest combatants of normal person size. Or no, the 2 nearest combatants that aren't animals or elementals. I mean Ulfborn and Fidelis. So Ulfborn. Okay, 27 to
Yeah.
hit you.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Ah, god damn it.
Sounds like a 1.
It was a 1.
Shaylin is with me.
Well, just so let's get this fumble out of the way before I get my hit.
I was hoping that one was the damage that you did to me.
No.
Oh.
Sneeze. You're dazed for 1 round. Fine. It's dazed for a round. But anyway, so yeah, the damage is 7 damage, and I need you to make a fortitude save for me. As the fungus begins creeping and growing all over your body.
That's an 18. Oh. +4 versus Fey and plant target effects.
Oh yeah, well then it would count.
That's resist nature's lure.
Oh.
Resist the lure of nature.
What's plant targeted effects? Oh, if it was first weird. Anyway,
I think it's to keep you from being enchanted by fake creatures and shit.
Yeah, and plants, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's just
the spores of plants that
just
enchant you or whatever.
just an 18.
Okay, an 18, you're fine. You're able to basically you just start pulling the stuff off you as quickly as possible, and are just able to I don't know how else to describe it. Like it is a supernatural effect, and you pretty much have to like will it away as well as just
Oh, my will save's a lot better. So can I roll that next time?
well, I don't know. It says fortitude save. Basically,
Yeah.
it's just you trying to battle this gunk from spreading all over your body.
My old man body is too loose to get a hold of.
It's too nasty on its own. Like, oh god, the fungus
It's
just
slips
die.
right off your old hippie body.
It's like you sweat vinegar. It's disgusting.
It also kind of makes sense. As a druid, he would know how mushrooms grow and how they're spread, so he could just, he has a technique.
There's anti-mushroom technique.
He pulls that can of fungicide out.
Oh yeah, hitting his toenails and the
Splashes itself with fungicide powder.
Yeah. The tree, when it hit me, accidentally punctured that aerosol can.
Lysol, no. Let's see, whose turn is it? That would be the tree. He was last, so we're at the top. Wraith,
Yeah.
you are not entangled because I missed you badly.
All right. So first thing we'll do is infuse
Okay.
another piece of ammo,
Sure.
and nat 20.
All right. Let's see what we got going here.
That would be a magic critical.
Is it?
No, it's
Oh,
my, it's infused. It's an alchemical thing, but it still goes by the weapon.
Wow.
Blunt piercing.
But it's
Oh,
times
right.
4.
Oh well, let me get a couple cards there. Let's see.
You mean to tell me Jeff doesn't have slashing bullets?
I hadn't figured out how to do it quite yet.
Flechettes.
I'm like trying to figure out, can you put razor blades on the tip of the bullets?
I'm sure you could.
Flechette rounds. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Is that just-
actually, it was still piercing.
Oh yeah, I guess they would be.
What if I fill my blunderbuss up with a bunch of razor blades?
All right, so here you go. Here are your choices. Triple blow, solid blow, which is triple damage. Nah, that one sucks. You don't want my teeth. Bleeder, 1d6 bleed damage and double damage and 1d6 bleed. Right in the ear, normal damage and 1 intelligence damage and 1 bleed.
Is the tree immune to bleed? Aren't they?
Plants, don't no, they got sap and shit, right?
Mm.
Let me look up my plant traits just to make sure. I could have sworn they weren't. Plants. Nope. There, you can bleed them.
Oh.
I mean, how the hell else do we get maple syrup?
Huh?
Okay, so it was double damage.
Yeah, one is straight triple damage, one is double damage, and 1 intelligence damage and 1 bleed.
I think I'm gonna do the one that's double damage and bleed.
All right. So yeah, 1d double damage and 1d6 bleed. All right.
Okay. So, and then I still got to do fire damage too. So let me do this first. This is just the physical damage.
Okay.
6 plus another 6 plus. Oh, 6. So 12, 13. So 13 points of bludgeoning, piercing, silver, cold iron.
All right.
Then there is the bleed damage is a 4.
All right. 4. Okay. And wait, is the fire damage you'll do from the alchemist fire?
No, yeah, that's already done. No, this is now from the alchemical cartridge
Right. The cartridge.
that I'm about to do right now. So this is 3, 5, that's 8 plus another 5 points of damage. So 13
13.
points of fire damage.
All right. 1, 2. Okay. This thing is looking pretty pitiful. But still up, Ryan.
So you said that stuff was looking weak
Oh yeah.
last time?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Like it gets easy. You're like just under the threshold last time. But if you try again, you think you can probably get it.
I was hoping it would just crumble away.
No, that doesn't happen round 4.
That's bullshit. I don't like it.
Hey, I designed this monster to be a fun, like, but not like super irritating.
No, it's bullshit is that it's only at 8 that I rolled.
Oh no.
You still stuck?
Yes.
Oh.
I can't roll for shit with this strength check.
The DC was like 20, 15, 10.
So dumb.
You can, so even if you use your move action now to be free of it, your turn will be over and you'll be free next round anyway.
Mhm. You can get closer at least.
No, she can't move anymore. She's already used a move action.
No. I can use another move action
Right.
to
and
move
if you,
10 feet.
Oh, yeah.
And that's useless still. Because everything I can do is useless. So
Throw your sword at it.
I'm just gonna pout.
Okay, I'm sorry. You've had very bad luck today.
Brian spends
Pouting
his
is a
turn
move.
pouting.
She hasn't had bad luck. She did more damage in her first round than I've done in the 4 since then.
That's true.
Oh.
Like, you did like literally a sixth of its hit points, or more, or less, slightly less.
Yeah.
All right, so Fidelis, it's your time to shine.
Yes. Let me make sure that happens. Gonna stand and bang, I guess. Right where I'm at, I still hit it.
All right.
Gonna swing my sword over my glaive. Natural 17 for a 23.
23 will hit.
Max damage of 15.
Well, I'll be damned. Let's see. And it's a slashing weapon, you say?
Yes, it is a glaive.
Let me do a little math here.
Will shine. Glimmer.
32, 35. Yeah, okay. Your slashing weapon cuts through its main trunk. More putrescent gunk spills out everywhere as the creature finally crumbles away for good this time into the forest, into the dank forest floor.
All of its
Fucking
blighted
dank.
leaves burning from the fire.
Yeah, it is basically just a burning, reeking heap at this point.
That's the baby fire elemental on being such an inefficient piece of shit and send it back to the plane.
Go away.
You're bad at this, and I hate you for showing up. Send your
When
brother
that
next time.
crap finally gets off me, I put my lip away.
All right, yes, for that. It quickly crumbles away as the thing dies, freeing your arms and everything again.
Detect magic over the area.
All right, you detect magic in the area, and you see a lot of auras moving your way from the peripheries of the circle of rot. As you see them basically all gathered around you, a group of 12 to 14, maybe more, depending on like if they're hiding or not, of men and women in robes that were probably once quite colorful, but also have a dank, moldy appearance to them. Thick, reeking folds of cloth, all of them hooded, and you can see that the chins that are exposed underneath the hoods are also kind of overgrown with thick ropes of fungus as well. One basically has elected himself speaker for the circle and says, I know not why you are really here, but you need to leave our forest. You have defeated our guardian, and for that we respect you. It is returned to the earth, return to the cycle of rot and decay. And we give you this one chance. Ask us one boon and be off.
I ask you to give up your worship of this Zukatamai demon, Queen of Fungus. She's led your circle astray.
Terrence, real quick.
There's,
I want to do a knowledge check and see if they are being controlled or if they've just truly given themselves over to the worship. Basically, like, is the fungus maybe somehow kind of controlling them, or did they just really given themselves to this worship and the fungus is just a side effect from that?
All right, go ahead.
Knowledge, nature,
Yeah.
or planes or whatever.
Give me planes or nature, whichever one you feel more comfortable with.
Both. It doesn't matter.
All right.
I rolled a natural 1. Never mind.
All right. You're unsure of which is the case, but they all seem pretty adamant. The circle kind of laughs at your request and say, we deny this boon.
I have one then. Can you lead us to the witch? Or just point us in that direction?
With great pleasure. We much desire her territory.
Yeah, she's the one who sent us over here. She led us astray.
Yes, that is unfortunate and infuriating. Now,
do I smell a team up?
No.
No.
We're letting you leave with your lives today, and today only.
We'll just come back with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Predator and just deforest this whole area later. It's fine.
The circle begins to chant in a low, ominous tone, and you guys see a patch of glowing fungus basically form in the center of this corrupted clearing, and you see it sort of start branching off in a direction to the southwest, to the forest, glowing and spreading as it does. They say, follow the trail that we have made for you, and it will take you to her doorstep with our compliments.
Much obliged.
Go.
Do we go? Fidela starts heading that direction.
Well, why ask if you're just going to leave anyway?
No, I'm not leaving everyone. I start heading in that direction. Look back. Shall we?
I want to be the last to leave.
Okay. So the rest of y'all heading off with Fidelis then?
I'll head that way, but I keep my eyes on Ulfgard.
Okay.
Ulfboard.
Same.
All right, Ulfwam, what are you saying to them?
Just as we get to the edge and are about to leave their vision, I'll turn and say, Shaylin will have open arms for any of you who wishes to abandon this path. You can find me after my travels in the closest town, and I will drop a little wooden carved, it's a small, what would I've had for her for?
Is that the bear? I mean, the bird?
No, it's the songbird with the multicolored tail. So yeah, I drop it's a little wooden carved bird, crudely carved bird with like different colors painted on it, natural colors painted on it. And I drop that on the ground as I leave.
All right. They greet your invitation with silence, but you see glowing eyes watch you go the whole time as you head down, following the fungal trail. All right, so we'll call this episode right there, and I'm going to grab some water and a quick restroom break.
Well, thanks for listening to Raiders of the Lost Ark.
What?
What did I say? Raiders of the Lark. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
This is an Indiana Jones cosplay podcast. We're all in costume. I'm dressed as Belloc. Frakes is dressed as the Nazi.
Short round.
He gets chopped up as the okay, yeah.
Get
You're a
canceled
short
for that
round.
now. Don't you're not cool round. You're not.
Okay. You, but you're the Nazi that gets chopped up by the airplane propeller.
I'm
Pretty
just a
close,
blood
actually.
splatter.
Jeff is the big Arab guy that gets shot by Indy.
And I'm just a snake.
Yep, and nobody likes snakes. And Mahogany gets to dress as Indiana Jones. All right, next time we'll continue on.
All right, bye.
One, two, three. Who's your friggin' daddy? Joker. With buttermilk legs. Who's your friggin' daddy? Joker. With buttermilk legs. He's gonna pump you up with 8.4 ounce cans. So go and grab your cup and put me in your hands. Who's your friggin' daddy with buttermilk legs? Who's your friggin' daddy? Joker! Buttermilk legs. Who's your friggin' daddy? Joker! Buttermilk legs. Buttermilk legs. You know I'm gonna be tasty, so put me to your lips. Don't be hasty, I fit between your hips. Buttermilk legs. Who's your friggin' daddy? Joker. Buttermilk legs. Who's your friggin' daddy?